A month and a half after Liverpool played competitive matches, Jürgen Klopp's team will head to the Midlands to beat Aston Villa for the first time this season. Emery spent a full month and a half accelerating players who did not qualify for the World Cup. Emery will be absent without starting goalkeeper Emi Martinez, as the Argentine is still on the break after winning the World Cup. Midfielder Jacob Ramsey will leave the team due to a long-term hamstring injury. Klopp's starting 11 against Aston Villa is as follows: Alisson Becker in goal, Alexander-Arnold in right back, Matip and Van Dijk in central defender tandem, Robertson in left back, Fabinho, Thiago and Henderson in midfield. Carvalho on the left wing, Nunez in the middle and Salah on the right wing are expected to take charge. Liverpool leads the race for the incredible £88 million star. Liverpool are leading the race for Borussia Dortmund midfielder Jude Bellingham, with Manchester City and Real Madrid following, according to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano. But the transfer expert says the three European giants don't want to spend crazy money on the England national team star. Journalist Dean Jones recently said he believes Liverpool have a good chance of signing Bellingham despite all the competition for the signing. Whoever signs the 19-year-old actor will have to pay an enormous fee. The Telegraph reported in October that it expects Real Madrid to be on the market next summer for around £88 million. However, according to The Athletic, Dortmund's valuation is actually much closer to £130 million. Perhaps a price tag that might scare some suitors. For now, Liverpool, City and Real Madrid seem keen on Bellingham. Romano said Liverpool are one of the clubs currently ahead of the line for Bellingham. The truth is Liverpool, Manchester City and Real Madrid don't want to offer crazy money, but these three clubs are leading the race for Jude Bellingham. Liverpool is the club that takes the race one step ahead, said the Italian journalist. Will Liverpool beat Manchester City and Real Madrid with Jude Bellingham's signature? It is too early to tell, but they are trying their best to win this transfer fight. The Reds have an aging midfielder with the likes of Jordan Henderson and James Milner entering their 30s, while Naby Keita has struggled to stay in shape at Anfield and her contract will expire next summer. Also, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is one of the names expected to leave at the end of the season. With that in mind, Jürgen Klopp is looking to overhaul his team with a new midfielder, and there are few people in the world right now better than Bellingham. Their latest show in Qatar indisputably proves this. According to Who Scored, Bellingham dribbled 1.2 per game at the World Cup, the highest average in England's roster. He also had one of the best pass success rates among his teammates at 90.3%. Bellingham's playing mind and passing are also incredible. You could clearly see that in the way England created their second goal against Senegal. First he shows his desire to reach the ball, then he shows his strength when another defender tries to stop him badly while running fast, said Yaya Toure. We have previously conveyed to you that Liverpool established close relations with his family and close circle to persuade Jude Bellingham and worked to secure things in the background. It's pretty clear how much Liverpool care about him. Of course, other suitors may confuse the British star. But Liverpool's eager stance since the summer transfer window will make sense for Bellingham. It is an almost impossible transfer to happen in January, but when the summer transfer window opens, very active days will be waiting for us. The club has decided to evaluate offers for the 24-year-old Liverpool target. Eintracht Frankfurt has decided to consider offers for Liverpool target Randal Kolo Muani in January, according to a report from The Athletic. French sources suggested earlier this month that Liverpool are eyeing the World Cup striker. Kolo Muani was transferred free of charge by Frankfurt in the summer after leaving Nantes. It proved to be one of the best pieces of work any side has ever executed in the summer transfer window. The 24-year-old has already scored 5 goals and provided 10 assists in 14 league games. His form led to a late call to the French national team at the World Cup. Kolo Muani replaced Christophe Nkunku after his injury and gave some truly impressive performances for Les Bleus. His promotion in the World Cup final helped France make an incredible comeback. He won France's first penalty after being better than Nicolas Otamendi and excited his country, but Emi Martinez saved his last-minute effort fantastically. Now Frankfurt will consider bids for Kolo Muani, Liverpool's target. Kolo Muani is likely to have a substantial price tag after his excellent performances in Germany and Qatar. According to German sources, Frankfurt could claim up to £69 million for the 24-year-old. It looks like it will be a huge profit and an incredible piece of work for a player they have had for less than 6 months. Jürgen Klopp welcomes Liverpool to sign a new offensive player in January if the opportunity arises. As Fabrizio Romano quotes, Klopp pointed to the signing of Luis Diaz last January as an example of what could be done throughout the season. We have 2 long-term injuries ahead of us. Luis Diaz came in last January and was very helpful this part of the season. Doing something similar this time around, if it's a positive move, why not, said. Kolo Muani has the qualities to play in the front 3. He could be the ideal signature to deal with the injuries of Diaz and Diogo Jota. At Tottenham, he showed interest in the French player looking to add a new striker to their roster. It's no surprise that Frankfurt was willing to consider bids for Kolo Muani in January. As 2 of the Premier League's biggest clubs are contemplating moves, they could make a quick profit next month. It can be difficult to predict what Muani can do at Premier League pace. We'll see if Liverpool will take an expensive gamble. Jürgen Klopp claimed to see signs that Liverpool is coming to shine. Liverpool boss Jürgen Klopp saw super positive signs from his players during mid-season training camp in Dubai. The Reds flew to Dubai to boost their fitness levels and play some glorified friendlies during the World Cup break. The camp ended with a defeat against Lyon and a win against Milan. It's been a mixed comeback in terms of results. But Klopp will never lose sleep over it. Losing 3-2 to Manchester City in the Carabao Cup was not ideal. But Liverpool hopes to restart its Premier League campaign in style. Liverpool will head to Villa Park today, and the Reds still need to bring the league season back to their expected levels. This season hasn't gone as planned for Liverpool, and fans expect to get better into the festive season and beyond. Liverpool boss Klopp believes the Dubai trip has already helped his players. A few players did not travel due to their World Cup obligations, and others were a little late to arrive. Still, Klopp said he saw very encouraging signs from his players during this training camp. Klopp added that he trusts Liverpool's process and everything they do to try to get better on a daily basis. The German manager felt that this trip to Dubai was completely different from pre-season training, and he believes Liverpool are currently heading in the right direction. Liverpool are on a World Cup break with wins against Tottenham Hotspur and Southampton, and Klopp is now confident the Reds can get that form right away. All the signs I got at Dubai boot camp were super positive, Klopp said. I have confidence in our process and what we did. It was completely different from pre-season. Totally different. I saw that we were moving in the right direction in all games. I'm sure we can pick up where we left off instead of going back to the beginning of the season. Proof of the revelations will be on the field, as there have been so many fake dawns for Liverpool fans this season. It's time to stop the trend of being good for a few games and then straight again. Liverpool need a consistent streak to return to the top 4, and Klopp will hope the preparations in Dubai help. Liverpool's entry into the top 4 seems to affect the transfers to be made. That's why Liverpool need a streak as soon as possible.